Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Genesis 29 verses 15 to 20. Here's the word of God. Then Laban said to Jacob, "Because you are my kinsman, should you therefore serve me for nothing? Tell me, what shall your wages be?" Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah's eyes were weak, but Rachel was beautiful in form and appearance. Jacob loved Rachel, and he said, "I will serve you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel." Laban said, "It is better that I give her to you than that I should give her to any other man. Stay with me." So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days because of the love he had for her. Genesis 29:15 to 20. And here's the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. Jacob, 7 years dowry offered to marry Rachel. And here's the poem I wrote. As soon as Laban knew Jacob was his kinsman, he sets out to get something from his relative Jacob. To ask Rachel's hand, he offered 7 years of service for Laban. He didn't think 7 years were too long since he loved Rachel much. Rather than Rachel be married to some other man who isn't his own kin, Laban also thought that it was better to marry off Rachel to him. And here's the essay I wrote. After Jacob had stayed a month with Laban, he must have worked hard to serve and earn his stay in their house. Even though at his home, Jacob had servants to serve him in Isaac's household, since they were rich and had many servants. When he arrived in his uncle's house, he had nothing much to offer, since he was fleeing from his brother Esau, who wanted to kill him. We see the integrity of Jacob's heart to offer his services for 7 years. That seems to me like a very generous offer for someone who was never a hired servant in his family of origin. His love for Rachel probably became the driving force for him to offer that service, so Laban couldn't refuse it, and he could finally marry his beloved Rachel. In this account, we also get a character sketch of Laban. Since Jacob's arrival a month ago, he must have seen how hardworking Jacob was. That's why the offer for 7 years of service for his daughter's hand in marriage seemed profitable for him. He can scheme for a profitable venture, and it seemed like this was one of those lucrative schemes. He had to grab it. Reflection. What trait of Jacob can we clearly see in this account? We see his loyalty and dedication and hardworking heart. Because he loved Rachel, for him to offer 7 years would seem like long years, but because he loved him, it showed his desire to win over that love, and that for him, when you love somebody, service is really not a service but a pleasure for him. So we also see his integrity, and even though he pushed himself long enough, even though he wasn't used to being a servant, he still had to do that. And I think that he's a very hardworking man, and probably Laban saw that. That's why he took advantage to find out what he could squeeze out from Jacob. So I encourage you to take a look at this character sketch of Jacob and Laban, and try to see where you might bend towards to. Are you faithful and hardworking like Jacob, or are you scheming and grabbing every opportunity to get advantage over someone like Laban. So thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos and give you the Word of God. And please check over 3,000 videos I've done. Just type on Google or YouTube search Ilma's Poem Devotional. Have a wonderful day.